Alright, Space Haven Alpha 14 is launched with lots of interesting new features, and it is recommended to start a new game. So hello my fellow spacefaring friends, I'm Drakat, and that's exactly what we are going to do. First we have to pick a scenario. If you are new to the game, then I can strongly recommend the basic platform, for it's a really good tutorial. In the Small Hope, we are given a starting ship, which is, depending on our difficulty settings, more or less equipped to dive right into the game. My personal favorite though is the abandoned mining station, because here we can design our starting ship from scratch. Don't forget to name your game and then continue. As a min-maxer, I love the challenge, so I'm going with brutal as base for our custom difficulty we are going to set up. All the available game difficulty settings can be edited here behind this button. We are not playing the tutorial, so we do not need the scenario hints. As our Season 2 Let's Play was kinda ended abruptly by this new version of the game, I'm going for a quick start here, bumping our crew up to 6 and give them some proper gear. Regarding starting resources, I was looking at the Small Hope from the brutal scenario and summed up the amount of blocks used to build that ship. And we are not going with less. And since we still want a head start and building a ship takes a while, I was looking at the food and water supply from the medium difficulty, just as compensation for what we had at the end of Season 2. I mean, we will have to do all the research again, so a fair compromise. Sandbox would allow us to cheat, so not going to do that. Dismantling returns just scrap, but you can relocate stuff that is built. I really like this feature because it's more realistic. Randomness settings are fine, I would not recommend changing those. Starting crew customization, that is one of the new features we want to use for sure. All the rest I just leave as it is and we continue to setting up our starting crew. Starting crew customization, now this is what I'm totally nerding out about. A min-maxer dream has come true. In total, here are 4 changes affecting the way you customize your crew now. One of course being that you can now alter their skills directly. Second, of course, is that they level up now, but also third, some of the less valuable traits received a little bonus as they can get extra skill points from their trait. See the second column in this list. Now there was also a fourth change, mainly they removed working speed affecting the working consoles, like weapon or shield consoles. This means even the slowest lazy crew member can serve as an awesome gunner or shield guy now. Okay, let's go through the team I set up and see how an ideal starting crew of 6 could look like. Okay, so the black pants are our boarding crew, the white pants or light up colored pants are our stay aboard the ship crew. So we start with our bloodlust Delia, who got just so frustrated with all those laws that, yeah, she now developed kind of a different trait. Anyway, Bloodlust slows her down, working speed minus 20%. Low surrender chance means she barely needs any bravery and still has a very low surrender chance. All the boarding crew or the outside of the ship crew need high chest values for tanking hits. Intelligence, of course, then has to be lowered, so those are not the most skilled people, but perception has to be very high for good accuracy. All of the 4, of course, guns with a max potential and 5 starting value. Because of Bloodlust, probably the gunner ability would fit her quite well, which thankfully till this patch is no longer affected by Bloodlust slowing down her working speed. At the ship, I want her to mainly focus on botany, and if botany is settled, then either do industry or mining. Good potential here, also can level a bit, but won't reach the maximum levels. Ashton, our bartender hero who, yeah, you know, bar fights make heroes. He pretty much also works like Josephina, just specializes in shielding because hero shields the others, so he's the other's hero, and then focuses more on medical and industry, and botany coming last. Next is Eliana, our hardworking florist. Hardworking means that her accuracy won't be affected by wearing a spacesuit, but also it means that she is probably going to be the fastest doing industry work or also dismantling stuff on derelict ships, which is why she got the construction skill, and will also do research pretty quickly, and as a member of the boarding crew, her weapon skill, yeah, Paisley, our spacefaring security guard, also operates pretty much as Eliana, also requires 2 bravery attribute points in order to get to those minus 10% surrender chance, costing intelligence another point. Her benefit is not a higher working speed, but she doesn't fatigue wearing a spacesuit, so that's very good when doing dismantling stuff on derelict ships as well, which is why pretty much the same setup, but she prefers mining in a pod is closest to space, so... Franklin is our Nyctophilian comedian, and as part of the home crew doesn't require a low surrender chance nor high chest values, instead maximizing intelligence for more skill points, specializes in communications, and then on the ship does medical, industry and mining, but also is decent at botany and construction. Lacey, our peace-loving sheriff, again operates like Franklin. Low bravery, low zest, high surrender ability. Those two also have in common that both get an additional skill point through their trait. And Lacey then, because she not only gets a working speed bonus but also a learning bonus, focuses on navigation, research and botany, because those skills I need high pretty quickly. Yeah, we count on you. Then construction, industry and medical are pretty much coming second, and yeah, she can hold a weapon but hopefully never has to. If you're wondering why our spacefarer and hardworking chicks not only have the high weapon skills but also construction and research pretty high, then I might have to remember you that with Alpha 13, Bugbyte introduced that you can get science from dismantling. Here a little chat I had with Axel. So while our peace-loving, fast-learning and working researcher Lacey stays on the ship to produce research, those two will dismantle stuff and while at it, have a very high chance of retrieving schematics from their off-ship activities. As you can see, I set up the base for not consuming resources we rather want on our ship, like turning off the entire grow room, including the CO2 producer. We won't be able to retrieve anything from the composter before we depart. Yeah, so oxygen generators don't need water all the time, and then setting up the kitchen as well and stopping stuff from producing stuff automatically. Now let's just visit that first derelict ship and then also give some mining orders, and pretty much our home crew can, take care of the base while our boarding crew takes care of probably aliens. Let's see. Hello? Anybody here? Oh, goodies. Hull stabilizer? Why are you building so many doors? Bam! Interesting stuff, actually. We can relocate you to dock here. Oh, that's a robot thing. 2 robot things, actually. Awesome. Hello? Anybody coming? You want shooting? Oops. Oh, really? There we go. Beds and kitchen. You guys, really, you it's time you level up your you're aiming here. Like, that was like 2 critters running like just past you guys. Oh, look at that. Even botany stuff in here. Awesome. That's going to be so cool. Like, what's really going to be cool is like dismantling everything and then checking whether we get tech for that. Oh man, an entire grow room. How cool is that? So this gives level 2 thingies. And here we have a nice generator. An X3, awesome. Aha. You guys, shoot. There we go. Explored. Oh, nice. Okay, I guess we have a lot of stuff that we can... Alright, let's see. What do we have? Energy block. 5 of those. Yeah, we want all of that. And then we want to salvage everything. Is that right? Yeah, why not? Ah, right. What I wanted to do... Oh, cool. Actually, they added the ship into the game as well. That's so cool. Because I really want to find that. Time to design our ship. There then. So we throw that away. And then we go like... Yada. And do that like... Here. Yeah, that's cool. And then we create, right? Right. Build that. And... Yes! I love it. Yes! That's so cool. Next time, we are skipping the entire part of the ship hull building. We are doing the interior straight away. Yeah, I'm just warning you ahead of time that you won't see them, you know, doing the usual stuff, just going over and building hull. And we are just coming back for the interior decoration. Alright, that was it for this time. Bye guys.